So at this stage, if you've been following the channel, you know about the Derek Hamby situation. You know about the fact that she's been screwed over. Well, it seemed like she got screwed over by the Aces. And you also know about the fact that Becky Hammon came out there and said, oh, I've had no complaints about her, about me. This is the facts and all of this stuff. But there's some interesting things, I will say. There are some interesting things. And obviously, this is not Derek Hamby. This is Devereaux Peters. And Devereaux Peters has talked about what has happened. I know people are pretty much settled on these sides with the Derek situation, but with the recent comments, I want to step away from that for a second. I want to make a comment because I know the public is generally unaware of certain things and how they operate in the W. And also, at the end of this, she did say the only reason she knew what the team did was illegal is because my father is an attorney. They had the right one, and as soon as it happened, I realized that they probably have gotten over on a ton of other players in different situations simply because of ignorance of the law. So, I'm going to say this as someone who was moments away from suing the league and a team myself. The team did something illegal federally and breached my contract, and when they realized it was illegal, they panicked and tried to course correct. When I went to the union about it, they suggested I settle with the team, not because what they did wasn't illegal or that they weren't admittedly breaching my contract, but because the history of the league, there had never been an arbitration, ever. They didn't know what would happen because it never happened before. They were literally scared because the process was unknown, and these were so-called people that were supposed to protect me. And what's even worse is if you do anything through the league against a team, you have to use the W Council. You can't hire your own. And as I'm sure you guessed, theirs is Basura. Again, I don't know what that means. I'm not entirely sure what that means. At least it was when I was playing. So before folks just start attacking Derica based on the HR comment, be clear that just because formal complaints haven't been filed through certain outlets does not mean they didn't happen. The league/union are not have not been in any way structured to protect players. And I know there are people actively working on ways to make it better, i.e. President, but we clearly are not there yet and never have been. I think the situation is going to go a lot deeper than people expect. Can't rely on the W to be the judge and jury at all. And the thing is as well, going to the union, do you know who your lead vice president of the union is? Starting shooting guard in the Aces, Kelsey Plum. So why the hell would the union, who one of their highest members is a member of the Aces, go out of her way to screw over the Aces? She wouldn't, even if you are a player for the Aces. Look at this. This post is most helpful, understanding. Becky, even making a statement she did, just made her look worse. She literally was suspended, which shows wrongdoing. Saying you never received a HR complaint when dealing with the EEOC now is hilarious. LMAO, I think she'd be on here reading all the takes. W is no different than any other capitalist corporation. Someone who lived it also screwed the Aces and Hammon, I guess. What people don't understand is HR is designed to protect the business/organization, not the employees. HR, yeah, but the players' unions, probably not. But it is one of those situations, again, now we are seeing Becky Hammon. There's no way, by the way, there is absolutely no way that Becky Hammon was told to go out there and say, I did nothing wrong, I was found of no wrongdoing, and I've never had a complaint put in against me. Because that is just the dumbest thing to say. But they're not even dealing with the WNBA anymore. And it's getting bad. It is getting bad because this situation could genuinely be this could be a horrible situation for the WNBA. It doesn't look good. It does not look good at all. So if I'm the WNBA, I am scared. I'm scared because one, look, the Aces have already brought the league into disrepute from all the times they've been accused of basically screwing with the salary cap, doing a whole bunch of things. It's not like the Aces are this squeaky clean organization. Because they're not. They're doing shady stuff. The investigation into the $100,000, you just never know what's going to, or per player, you never know what's going to happen with that. So if I am the WNBA, I'm really, really hoping. I'm really just hoping that this gets sorted, and whatever the hell Derek Hamby wants, if you're the WNBA, just not even, I don't even know what she wants. But there's no way, just to save face, Becky Hammon gotta be fired. There's just no way that Becky Hammon can stay in a job, right? There's just no way. Like, it just does not look good. It is not a good look whatsoever. Everything that's going wrong with the Aces is looking real, real bad. And now a former player coming out and basically saying that the WNBA union, the league, none of these players, they don't have a clue what's going on, and that they essentially tell you, yeah, just we don't want any sort of arbitration. It's never happened in the league. And in this scenario, it's looking like Derek Hamby's in the right. Not that it's a guarantee, but it's looking like it. And it's just not a good look. This is just not a good look on the entire WNBA. It's just not. Like, HR always act in best interest of the company, but this isn't even a HR issue. That's the problem. Is that you go to HR, then you go to the union. The union are screwing you over as well. So it really is a case where you're seeing now the players, like, that a lot of players got screwed. And it's been screwed by teams, screwed by higher-ups. And in this case with Hamby, it appears that it was screwed by their coach as much as anything. But at the end of the day, in sports, no one really cares as long as you win. And that's what I've said. Like, the players are going to be pro their teammates. But if a teammate steps out of line and it looks like it's a situation where your teammate's going to get your coach suspended, well, if that teammate's not going to be playing with us anyway, she's already with the Sparks, we're going to take the side of our coach because, well, our coach is going to help us win. Derek Hamby's not when she's gone. So, at the end of the day, sports are sports. Winning means more than anything. As we've seen with Marseille employing, we've seen with them employing the likes of Mason Greenwood. If you're good enough for the sport, you're above the law. In most scenarios. If you are good enough for the sport and you can help a team win, you're probably going to be, if not above the law, almost above the law. So anyway, yeah, that is the video. Let me know what you guys think. This is just a bit not a great situation now, is it? So that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.